Oh, you know these ladies by now. Dr. Connie Caseboat-Carver to our immediate left, and you brought Ann Pert with you. Ann, how are you?
Good morning.
Good
Wellness
morning.
by Design.
That's right.
your place.
That's right.
What's going on? I'm looking at stem cell information here. That's a good topic.
Yes, so we continue to see some amazing improvements when people get stem cells.
Right.
So to kind of recap, when we're at birth, we are loaded with stem cells. And that's why we're able to achieve adult height. And that's why when you're very young, you can repair from anything very quickly. But as we get older, our ability to produce stem cells dwindles. In fact, it declines so dramatically that by 50, it's just a fraction of what it was. So we are now able, we have access to stem cells that are harvested from healthy newborns born at term, and it's taken from cord blood. And we are able to take those stem cells and we can either put them in a joint or we can put them in IV. They're going to travel around the body, find what is injured, and start the repair process.
It's a miracle. The whole
Yes,
concept
it's amazing.
But you gave your daddy a shot. How's he doing?
I did. Well, so first of all, we want to set the expectations correctly. Some people do get an amazing early response.
Right.
Most people are going to take 2 to 3 months because these stem cells, once they get in, they're actually dividing and multiplying every 28 hours. So they're producing, you might start out with 5 million, the next day you have 10 million, the next day you have 20 million. So he has had some early results with his arthritis. We're still waiting for more improvement, but it hasn't been but about 3 weeks.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
You went to visit him.
And,
Yes.
Ann, would you say that your own stem cells are better than, I mean, how does that work?
Well, your own stem cells are fantastic for you, but like Dr. Connie was saying, that we don't have as many as we get older. I had a patient actually have me do the math. We're looking at bone marrow. Someone the age of 60 only has about 300,000 stem cells in their bone marrow.
And that's where they are? That's where it winds
Bone
up?
marrow and fat.
Okay.
So when we use cord blood stem cells, we're talking 5 to 10 to 16 million stem cells that are put in the body. So, and then they proliferate, they have daughters for at least 90 days. So
Yeah.
you're going to get a lot more improvement than using your own.
Well, we're hearing wonderful results, not just from you guys, but I mean, this is
Yeah,
a big
why don't you
topic.
talk about
Because
your
you have
son?
a family member,
Yes.
right?
So stem cells are good for any age,
Yes.
young or old. I have a 12-year-old son that has cerebral palsy, epilepsy, and he has hemophilia. That means he's a free bleeder.
Right.
So he's in a wheelchair and he can't really do a whole lot. He can't feed himself. He can't talk.
Oh, man,
so
Ann.
Elia?
stem
Is
cells.
that his name?
Elia, yeah, that's him. He's a handful.
I bet. Look at
So
that
we
on
did
face.
stem cells on him about 3.5 weeks ago, and like Dr. Connie was saying, we don't want to have huge expectations in a short amount of time, but just in that amount of time, we've already seen some major motor control function. He's able to sit up on his own now when he wasn't able to do that before. He's able to hand his occupational therapist the cup that he drinks out of, and he hasn't been able to do that before. So I'm really excited. And,
Oh my gosh, think of the possibilities.
I
that
know.
You didn't even think you may get to experience.
Aren't you glad
with
you met that lady?
I am. Well, like I said, yes, I work for her, but she is the reason why I do the things that I do. I sought her out. I do the hormones, I do the stem cells, I do all the things that we talk about every day.
How often would your boy have to get stem cells?
That's a good question. Now, 85% of people will get results, the results that they want from one set of stem cells. Now, someone like my son that has a lot of issues,
Yeah.
I may want to do it more than once. And we actually have a great grant program for people that want to do stem cells more than once that come from the company where we get them or the lab where we get them. So it's something that as a parent I will do anything
Of course.
for my child, and
Yeah.
especially when I see those kind of results.
Well, if you want to hear more about stem cell therapy and how it could help you, you have a workshop that's
Yes.
coming up.
Yes, coming up this Thursday, the 22nd, so
Yeah.
Thursday of this week. We start promptly at 6 o'clock. We're going to have some tremendous examples. We have a little video that we put together showing people who've just gotten over-the-top results with stem cells. So if you want to come to that, just make sure you get your name in there. Either call or I think there's a way to fill it out online at our website.
Okay. And there it is, right
that's
there. There's the
Pleasantburg,
number, there's the sign.
Pleasantburg?
Yep.
Yes, 850
Wellness
South
Plaza
Pleasantburg, 10 minutes from here, so
Yeah.
very easy to get to.
Fantastic. Thank you and good
Thank
luck
you,
with,
thank
with,
you.
with
I'm
your
excited.
boy.
So good,
Yes.
yeah.
All right, coming up, you want to take a little musical break?
Oh, I love music.
Let's get entertained with the sweet sounds from a wonderful music era, the one and only Tish Oney and her awesome collective. We're going to play us a little jazz when we return.